This is a tree I'm planning to take down today. So I'm following this tree because you see it's basically uh, inclined and has a natural direction of fall on top of my garage. Well, additional to that, as you can see, has a split on top, so definitively the alders start rotting and inside, so the core, and with a weight built on top, it's unpredictable when it's gonna fall and what's gonna happen. This is a typical thing for alders, and the I guess the most example I have on my property here is this alder right in front of me here. That it sometime in the past it break the top, and then that in that area a lot of heavy branches they grow back, shooting up pretty heavy, and the entire trunk it start rotting. It start rotting from the initial break, and it make a hole there, and then it went down and pretty much eat all the core of the trunk up to the bottom. This is set up for a maybe next time or some other time to take it down, to fall it, because right now I'm more concerned on this alder that is inclined toward my garage. So I'm going to take this today, and I'm going to put the camera in a fixed place, so you may not see a lot of details, but you'll get an idea. So my plan is actually to make a V-notch and set up a hinge toward the, like if you see at the far, there is a toward that flag direction. So that's what I hope. For the first time, probably I'm going even to mark my detail plan, because this is critical. Additional, you can see that I have here a rock at the bottom, and there are some other rocks around here. The roots, they start growing above, because in this area we have the bedrock pretty close, so it's not too much soil to support the roots, so they even grow outside like this, and they wrap around the rock or whatever is underneath. I don't know. Look like in the past it was a huge pine tree here. Maybe I'll say maybe 10 feet diameter. That was somebody felled it, and I guess that's probably more than 10 years ago from the way the wood looks like. Anyway, I'll take this down today, and yeah, let's see how things goes. I'm going to mark it first to see how things goes. So I'm not going to do a plunge cut this time, because I want to go with a chain in and then put the wedges, make sure that it fell where I want. And actually I can see it start rotting up on top. I mean, not on top, but at the time where it grows these limbs, and it's going pretty much up to the middle of the trunk here. Vamos a cortarlo primero. Carmelita, mejor te sientas por ahí, más cerca. ¿Aquí? No, está bien. Pero pero más o menos esto es, Carmen, Carmen, mejor aquí. Estás más cerca y más protegida. éxito. Oh, man.
Mira, te voy a dar un tip. Cuando cortas árboles hay que poner el gate para que no entre nadie a la casa con coche.
Okay.
Porque es peligroso, ¿sabes?
Ya, mira, esto se ha roto el tronco este. Mira,
Sí, sí, sí.
este grande que estaba.
Sí, ya no tienes peligro aquí con este grande.
Ya.
En el futuro vamos a tirar el otro y los que están ahí, ¿sabes? Estos blancos que no necesitamos, que están demasiado, para que sea todo fino lo que refleja en la zona, ¿sabes? Wow, John. Oh, aquí tienes trabajo. Y
Pero ha
encima,
sido un éxito, ¿eh?
si tenemos que salir con el coche, no hay problema. Creo que podemos salir del garaje.
Ah, eso es lo que quería dar.
¿Lo estás grabando?
Sí.
All right. All right. Ok, ¿vas a comer? Descánsate ahora.
Ah,
Vamos adentro a lonchear.
sí, voy a descansar, entonces voy a...
Wow, es que no ha tocado nada, John.
Ya.
Qué bien maniobrado estaba. Y podemos sacar el cuarto y todo, ¿no?
Yeah. Well, my wife is very happy, and I am too. I got the tree exactly where I wanted. I set up the direction toward the flag. As you can see, it went a little bit on the right, but what can I say? I am happy with that. Maybe I should have offset the cut more to the left, because actually my notch is right toward the flag, but the weight and the tilt of the tree make it deviate a little bit. I'll show you what's happened here. And actually I forgot to put a chain, because I was thinking about danger to have a split. I set the hinge pretty heavy. On this side you can see it's about 2 inch, and on the other side, let me see what kind of hinge I have here. This was huge, like a yeah, here is about 4 inch hinge. That's you can see it also here. This is getting smaller at this end, so I am extremely happy. No damage to the garage whatsoever. I have a branch that get close but not even touch it, so this is a total success of today work. Very heavy. Looks like I will see how much is rotten after I cut it in pieces, but you can see already from this branch that it's connected to the split or the break. In the past, the tree was the core of the tree was rotting. Maybe let's see from here, you can see better over there, and I have seen more sign on top from the other side. Let me see, I don't really want to go in between the branches now, because it's not yet the trunk is not yet stabilized, but I can go from the other side. You know, I'll have to go around. Yeah, you can see from here also how fragile are these long limbs. A couple of them break visible, and you can see also there is a crack on this lower 2 pieces right there where it starts rotting. Yeah, that would have caused a lot of damage to my garage, because as you can see, was going up to the top of the garage, and the natural inclination of the tree was toward that garage. And see that limb here, this limb that broke, this is pretty much a big tree by itself. Okay, and as I mentioned, these limbs always they break from the point where they are connected. Yeah, you can see how much is rot, you know, actually visible to outside. You can see here. And up to here I see an opening, so inside is rotting. Well, I better stay away from it because, as I mentioned, the is not yet stabilized. I need to cut some more weight out of it before I can be safely. All right, now Jenna come to inspect it. She's always checking out everything. Jenna, come on, girl. I don't want to let her yet wandering around by herself because it still may have something is enough dangerous and heavy. All right. All right, let's go eat. Thank you, Carmen.